What's up, squad? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, this is going to be your June mid-month reading. So, let's see what's been going on this month. And today is the 21st. So, June 21st, summer solstice. I was talking about this a little bit with our last love readings, but this is going to be a time where a lot of things are being revealed. There's a lot of transformation, there's a lot of changes coming in, but it's all for a greater good. It's all going to lead to something that's greater than what we could have expected. For some of you, it's going to be an easy transition into this. For others of you, you might feel like you have to take a lot of weight in order to get to a certain point, but again, it's all going to be for the greater good. So let's see what's going on, guys. What card keeps wanting to slip out? We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Could be falling out of a job, could be cutting off friends that aren't good for you, relationships that just aren't serving you. So let's see what's up. Three of Swords in the reverse popped out. So this could be forgiveness that you give to a person or that they give to you. It could also be a sense of repressing something that's, striking a chord within your heart. All right, these cards are ready. I feel like I'm going crazy because I keep hearing this ringing in my ear lately. And I'm like, what is that? I feel like there's a phone around me that's just vibrating, but there's not. All right, guys, so let's see what we're getting into. Bam, there we go. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so with the Ace of Pentacles, a very good new start coming in. Now, I love this ace more than any other ace, simply because this could be a start that takes us a while. You have to plan it out. You have to see, do the research, see how you want things to pan out. And although it takes you a while to build whatever this is, it has the biggest chance for whatever you're starting to have longevity attached to it. And for a Taurus, that is something very important, to have something reliable in our lives that we can count that is going to be there if we want it there. Now, a new start is coming in, but squad, there's something here that you guys let go of or you didn't move forward with that's putting you at a standstill. So again, that summer solstice energy coming in, guys. So just with this happening, there's something that you're letting go of. Maybe it didn't end too well, okay? But again, it's leading you to a new start. So let's get into this and see what this is about. The first card we have for the past, Three of Pentacles. So this is you building with someone, being able to see eye to eye with a person. This could be marriages. This could be, social events where you're appreciated, you're heard out. All right, and you have the Hierophant. Beautiful. For some of you, definitely going to be in a marriage off bat for sure. For others of you, you're building something that is truly meant for you. This is something that's truly meant to be on your path. And you have the Devil card, okay? So with the Devil card coming out here, this could be a mental thing, all right? Because we have the Four of Swords here and the Knight of Cups. Maybe there's a water energy here that might have you, I don't want to say this, might put you in a place where you're dealing with a situation that you don't have all the facts. So you're building something, things are good here, but there could be something here that you're not 100% entirely read in on, okay? With the Devil card popping out, this is going to be a sense of building but having a toxic energy around you, kind of having a snake in your garden, okay? Although snakes in your garden, is that a bad thing? Because if there's mice in your garden, you guys know what I mean. But here, something is good. You're going on a higher path, but that's usually when attacks come in. When you're doing something that's really going to get to, the next level, especially if it's something good for society, you're going to have people that might want to break you down. I usually just pull two cards to clarify, but let's pull one more just because of that Devil card. See what this is about. You have the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of action happening. But there's something here that I feel like you guys either had to go through at the same time or that you were coming out of, where things really took a turn that you were not expecting. Okay, whatever this is that you're building, it's helping you to get over any harsh endings, any sort of betrayals that you may have had to go through. But things are still working out. With the Eight of Wands there's a lot of action, someone that you're talking to, a lot of back and forth happening here. Possibly someone who tries to come back from your past, someone that you feel close to, but you're saying not today, Satan. Okay, so that could be it. So I just feel like, you know, overall there's something good that's being built here. There's just an energy that you have to be careful about. The only other thing that the Devil card to me could mean in this position is that you're building something, but you could be overworking yourself, because the Devil comes in anytime we have too much of something. Okay, and it could be something that is innocent. One piece of cake is fine. You know, if you eat the whole cake, then it's like, okay, you should have spread that out a little bit. So it's just that sort of energy where maybe you're just working a lot. Maybe you're just throwing yourself into it. So Taurus here, I know that, you know, we're in a place where we can manifest a lot around this time, but just make sure you're getting good sleep. Make sure that you're able to handle what you're doing. Okay, don't overwork yourself. The next card that we have is a Page of Swords. So it could have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your life. But in regards to communication, a lot of my favorite cards are coming out. I love this. In regards of, you know, of communication, this is my favorite communicator, just because this is somebody that does not bullshit. Okay, they are going to tell you how it is, and it's going to be in a very intellectual way. So either you were this way with somebody, or they were that way with you, but somebody was being straight up and saying, look, I'm good. I'm moving away from this. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, you guys are just straight up with someone, or someone was straight up with you. I'm good. I don't need this. You can stick to your devilish ways. Okay? For some of you, it could have been a Capricorn that you were dealing with. But you're building something good, and you're not about to have anybody come in and mess that up. I like it. So I feel like it's you guys that, you know, for most Tauruses, it's you guys that cut this thing off. And you're very strong about it. Love it, guys. The last card that we have for the past, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is going to be secrets that come out. All right, something that a person may have wanted to keep hidden, but it comes out. Could have been in regards to a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or something that you were just very emotionally invested in and just very happy about. It doesn't have to be a water sign either. Just someone who's extremely charismatic, you know, a good talker, a natural leader. People naturally just like them. Now, whatever this was that came out, there's a sense on your half that something was being forced here, okay? And you're good. You're so good. I feel like y'all are just deflecting the bullshit. I'm going to name the reading that, deflecting the bullshit, but let's see how it ends to see if that's what I name it. But yeah, there's something good coming in. I mean, with the Two of Cups upright, it could be a very close love connection. It could be a good friend coming in, maybe new friendships, strengthening a relationship with somebody in your family, anything like that, a new job. But this is something that resonates with your soul. It's just that there's someone here who's passionately angry, either with you, or maybe you got angry about something that has nothing to do with this, but with the Tower card in the reverse, you dodged a bullet. So what I'm picking up just with this past is that there's a serious come up for the Taurus. And anybody that the Taurus knows can get in the way is just completely blocked out. All right, and I know that happened with me. I already told you guys. I had that day I woke up and just cleaned the shit out of my house, saged everything, and like nobody has been in my house since. Only like one person, because I only want really trusted people around me. So in the present moment, the first card that we have is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You guys are protecting the crap out of whatever it is that you want. Okay? Anything that is going to be detrimental to your growth or where you're trying to go, you could, it's like, not only are you going to be guarded, but you could even be kind of bitchy about it. Okay? Male or female. Or you could be dealing with an air sign that has that sense of energy, that they're super guarded. You know, sometimes they add fuel to the fire. They say things, you know, out of just being so guarded within themselves. Why is this Queen of Swords in the reverse here? Two cards flip. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. Holy crap, guys. This is starting really well. So yeah, I just feel like there's an opposing energy against you, but you don't care. Okay, you're seeing things for what it is. You have complete clarity. You're really happy. You know what you want to do, even if there's a troubling energy. And this doesn't necessarily have to be like someone you're cutting off, but this is kind of like, yo, can you just chill? Like, I got this. Just relax. Everything's good. I'm going to get everything that I want and need right now. So, guys, you have the Star card in the center of this entire reading. So, despite any of the bullshit going on, just know that the come up is still going to be there. Okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. You're coming out of a time that could have been difficult. Something that you had to let go of could have been hard for you. But you're getting wishes, guys. You have the Two of Cups here. Wow. So a very strong union that you could have with somebody. Something that you've really been desiring. Something that your soul is like, yes, I needed this. All right, and you have the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or it could just be this intense focus that you have on your dream or whatever it is that you're trying to build, because you just don't want any distractions. Knight of Swords, I feel like a lot of really good cards are coming out, guys. But with the Knight of Swords, this is a wonderful energy to have with anything that you're building, because this is that tunnel vision. Like, this is my goal right here, and if you're here, you're just not going to be part of this right now. Like, I have something I need to do. And there's a sense of urgency here, because the Knight of Swords is a really quick moving energy, but there's also the sense of, you know, I got this. So I like it a lot. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You guys know where you're going. All right? If there's any illusion, any bullshit, any sense of having to choose which path you wanted to take, you know exactly where you're going. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're just being very guarded with yourself, but it's only because you're onto something. You just don't want it messed up. We have the Death card in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. There could be something here that while all this good stuff is happening, you're not particularly over it, or a chapter in your life that is about to end, but you still need that little push, or there's something that's still keeping you on, you know, the other side of things, where you just have to just cut that out in order to get to where you want to be. But there's a lot of thought that's going into this. There's a lot of intellect that's going into what you guys are doing. It's not just something that you're running into. It's something that you're really thinking about in a logical way. And with this sword energy here, because we have a lot of sword energy here, you're really going to be in a place that you just don't want, again, any distractions. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm just looking at this and it's wow. You guys are going to be thinking more with your mind and not your heart. Even if there's something that you're not over, that it kind of has you on pause, you're still thinking, okay, let's put my heart to the side. How can I do this? How can I make this happen? Moving forward, guys, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Anything that you rejected, anything that made you feel left out in the cold, if there's any sense of money trouble, that is in the past. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you could have a past lover returning into your life, or somebody that was very important to you coming back in. Okay, and you have the King of Swords in the reverse. I just, it's crazy because there's all these cards of happiness and the universe just hooking you up. But then you have these energies here that are just like, oh my God, why is this happening for you? All right, so there's all these good feels that you guys, you know, are coming into. But a sense of either someone who's hating hard and just not happy that you're doing this, or maybe they're just trying to stop you for whatever reason. Maybe it has to do with their own beliefs. Maybe they're contrary to yours. But even if this is your energy coming in this case, I don't see it as malicious. If it's the Taurus energy, I see it as, look, I need to focus on me and I need to do what's good. So there's just a very guarded energy coming in, just because you guys, you know, you really just want to get this off bat. You really want to get this going. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. It could be a third-party situation when it comes to love. But it could also be somebody who's just at home, just focused, or just really secluded because of what they're trying to do. Because in the upright, this could be partying, celebrations, you know, three's a crowd, that sort of feeling. So it's like, you know what, not that I don't like partying, but right now I don't have time for it. Okay, I don't necessarily see it being a betrayal in this case. But let's clarify this so that we can clarify that. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Bam, Justice card. So if this was a betrayal, and for a small number of you, it totally can be. I strongly don't feel betrayal. If it was a betrayal, it would have came out this way, okay? But the fact that the Justice card is here, if there's any shit that you guys were going through in the past, this is karma. But it's working in your favor. Because I just feel like whether it's a group of people or maybe a job or just a situation that you weren't really excited about, you're falling out of that. But that's what the universe wants. It's like you're balancing the scales. So I feel like this whole reading is about letting go of dead weight. All right? You're coming up very, very strongly. You're finding balance. And things are going to be good. Now, the only thing I will warn you guys of that could be bad here is that if you were in a position, because there are low vibrational Tauruses and there are high vibrational Tauruses, okay? So for a Taurus who is acting in a shadow element, and what I mean by all of this is taking Taurus traits to a very negative level, okay? So we can be very stubborn. We don't want to hear, you know, other people correct us. We don't really like adjusting ourselves too much for other people. We like doing things our way. So if you feel like, or you've been a person, you have to look at yourself realistically for this. If you feel like you've been an asshole and you've caused someone pain, and I know that it is capable of a Taurus, I want to sit here and defend you guys 100% all the time, but the truth is that there are some Tauruses that are like the devil. Okay, there's one Taurus I specifically know that I'm like, you know what, I know that we can call so many people like the spawn of Satan, but this is legitimately the spawn of Satan. So I'm a Taurus, and I love you guys, but there could be some really evil Tauruses out there. So if you are that evil Taurus, then this could be, you know, shit hitting the fan for you. This could be you getting karma. But if you haven't done anything gravely bad or morbidly bad, you know, you haven't ripped someone's heart out of their chest, you haven't done anything, you know, with a malicious intent, then you're okay. I know that we all make our mistakes, but as long as you're not trying to, you know, ruin the world, lock people in cages, things like that, then you'll be fine, okay? The last card that we have here for the future is the Six of Cups in the reverse. So one of two things here. You are either parting ways with something, just leaving it in the past and doing it amicably, or there's a reconciliation with someone from your past. We have two of these cards that could be about reconciliation, someone important coming back in. Let's see what this is about. I'm like really trying to take my time with this reading today because I watched the last love reading and I'm like, oh my god, I was going so quickly. So there's something that you guys are parting ways with because you have something you're so passionate about. You know which way you want to go, all right? And there was something, you know, that you were dealing with before this point that you tried. You really tried. You tried to be there. You tried to put in your part. You tried to do what you wanted to do, but people just weren't with it, okay? They just couldn't act accordingly. They couldn't act right. So anybody who was troubling, anybody who was a detriment to what you wanted, your dream, your goals, your come up, they're gone. This is like a complete summer cleaning. It's summertime. I don't know. I live in Florida, so it's summertime year round. But yeah, you guys, if you're not here to help a Taurus this month, then the Taurus ain't fucking with you. Simply put, okay? Maybe you're emotional because of what you have to let go of. Maybe someone else is emotional because you're letting them go. Okay, but you're still strong. You're still independent, and you're taking boss moves. You know, or you're making it rather. With the Emperor, this is somebody that is going to take all the experience, you know, in their life, things that they've gone through, and this is a point where it's just like, you know what? Let me think with my head, not my heart. I know what I need to do here. Okay, I know exactly where I'm going. I know what I need around, what materials are needed. You know, what I need to say, where I need to go, and I'm going to get what I want. Guys, this is a very, very, very powerful time for you. Whatever it is that you want to start, if you've been wanting to start a business, if you've been wanting to go back to school, if you've been wanting to start a family, whatever the hell your heart desires, do it. Okay? The universe is supporting you 250%. Alright, so let's get some cards of advice for squad. I love this. Really positive reading in my eyes. It's too easy, squad. It is too easy. Just hand us the world right now. We're so ready to take over. There's no worries. There's no struggle. You are chilling. Is there stuff that you have to leave in the past? Are there things from the past that you're thinking about? Maybe. But nah, this is just for the come up. Alright? You have the Six of Wands. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Guys, basically, you know, if this is financial, you're going to be good. Go buy that steak. There's no need to look at your bank account. You know, if this is within love, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. Guys, whatever the hell it is you want, it's yours. It's yours. And there's no question about it. It's yours. See how much easier it is to do things when we just clean up? Okay. And it's funny because just with our energy, we could be so stubborn sometimes. And I don't know if it's just me or if all of you relate to this, but I'm the type of person, you know, there's certain instances in my life where I know I have to rid myself of something, but I just don't have the heart sometimes, especially if it's not an energy that's too pressing, kind of like that mosquito in our ear where it's like, ah. So I just don't have the heart to just cut certain things off. And, you know, I was telling some of my friends this other day that I've, you know, been feeling like such a change is coming in. And there's been things that have made me really happy. There's been things that have made me really worried and just struggle. And, you know, I just had to sort a few things out in my life recently. But anything that and I can't explain it. There's just certain people that stay in your life that you know you don't want to talk to them, but they're kind of just there and you're just cordial. But it's like, oh, how do I get out of this without looking like an asshole? So it's just everything that's been happening, anything that I have not wanted in my life in that way, but I've been struggling to completely let it go of. You know, I had just one instance that everything just changed for me. And I'm like, okay, things are going to change. And the universe knows exactly what it needs to do for you in order for things to change for you. Okay? I'm like debating whether or not I should tell you guys a story because it's personal and I don't want anyone to feel like, oh my God, because it's possible this could be seen. But fuck it, I'll tell you. So I had this instance where, like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm extremely hospitable. You come to my house, I will have 4 shots of tequila lined up for you. You know, I'll get you a cab home and everything. I'm going to have food for you. I'm going to ask you what you need. I'm going to talk to you. Like, you're going to leave my house feeling like you got a new life, okay? So I've just been in a place where I like having people over. I like having good times. But a problem of mine personally is because, you know, I have my own space and it's pretty roomy just for me and my child. But people always feel like they can just pass out anywhere. Like they could just sleep in my house. And my thing is I don't have the heart to say no, especially if they've been drinking and stuff like that. But it's just something that I've just wanted to put an end to. I just wanted to clear out energies like that. I want people to feel comfortable around me, but I don't want them to take advantage and feel too comfortable. There's people that their shit starts to stink after a few days. You know what I'm saying? So I had that happen recently where I didn't even give the person a lot of alcohol. It was literally 2 shots, okay? And they got to the point where they were just really sloppy and they just completely passed out or whatever. That's fine for me. So I wake up the next morning and it's just like, I don't know what it is, but anytime there is someone that is not good for me that enters my house, and this has started, you know, ever since I really got into spirituality, it's like my house kicks them out. It's the weirdest thing. I can't explain it. But either I get a very strong feeling that this person has to go, or out of nowhere, they just feel a sense of discomfort and they just walk themselves out. So I couldn't even sleep. I woke up super, super early and the person was just so comfortable. Like, it looked like they were just waiting for me to, like, make breakfast and, like, do all this stuff. And I wasn't intending to work that day because it's, you know, it's my off day and I just wanted to chill and be lazy and, you know, sit in front of the TV and binge on, you know, Queen of the South. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, I need to get this person out. So I go to set up my workstation and I'm just like, look, I'm sorry, I have a call in like 20 minutes and I cannot work with anyone in the house, which is true. I will not read for anybody if I have people in my house because energies could be so strong. So the person, they're like, oh, okay. And they're like kind of dragging their feet to leave. And the moment I close the door, I'm just like, and that's the day that I felt like, you know, I need to clean. I need to clean my house. Like, I need to clean every corner. I need to vacuum anything that could be vacuumed needs to be vacuumed. I just needed to clean out. So I go into my downstairs bathroom. And I open the door. And there is throw up on the side of my toilet. And on my wall. And on my floor. And guys, I'm a hard worker, you know, I'm a boss. I like doing certain things that is going to help me come up. But cleaning, that's something I really have to be in the mood for, okay? I really, really, like, anytime I feel like I have to clean, I just go. I clean. And you guys totally don't have to watch all this. I'm just giving you some tea right now. But, so I don't think you guys could imagine what my heart felt when I looked at that. Like, not only did I feel like the person overstayed, but like, you didn't even clean up your throw up. And not only that, but you didn't even tell me you threw up. So that was kind of the straw that broke my back, where I'm just like, I've been too fucking nice to people. And that's the thing that people are used to, you know, Lissette, high vibration, she's so nice, she's so angelic, she gives great advice, I always feel great when I'm with her. And there's a downfall to that. When you're the type of person that gives a lot, people are just like, oh, she won't mind, she won't mind, she won't mind. And I just kind of let it rock for a little bit because I know that people need help and they need healing and I want to be here for that. But that was the moment that I realized, you know what, fuck everyone. I need to protect myself right now and I need to protect the space. So with that happening, it changed everything in my life. Like, anything that I felt I was doing wrong, habits that I knew I had to drop, just like that, everything was dropped. And it's just crazy. Like, I felt like a new person. The next day I woke up and I felt so refreshed. I felt so new. I was on my money. Like, I was just so focused. And with me, how much I work is a direct correlation to how much money I make. So, you know, that week after that happened, that was like the most money I had made in a long time. And it's like Stella got her groove back. So sorry for the long story, but that's just that's what happened. That's what the universe had to put in my way in order for me to wake the fuck up. And for everyone, it's going to be different. For me, all I needed to see was a piece of lettuce on the side of my toilet for me to get my shit together. Okay, and I did. So guys, whatever it is from the past that you're thinking about that gave you a wake-up call to succeed, just know that you got it. All right. Squad, I love you guys to fucking death. You guys know that. But I will be back with your July readings very soon. Stay strong, squad. You guys got this.